Welcome back. Let me greet you and welcome you. It's always great to be back and, just share what I do with you so that you get to look at your life and see where you need change and how you can, improve your life and better your entire life. That is why I do what I do, because so many times you hear people saying they are stuck, they are lost, and they don't know what's going on in their lives. And that is where we come in. That is where talking to someone helps. Because when you start talking to someone, then it helps you, move to a better place in life and see life differently. And when you start seeing life differently, then you do things differently. So it's important for me to do this so that people are not stuck, are not lost, are not frustrated. Because when you feel like your life is stuck or you are stuck, you are lost, it can be very overwhelming. It can be overwhelming, it can be frustrating. And this is where people, they start looking down upon themselves. They start undermining themselves and they start to they start to accept negativity and toxic people around them, toxic behaviors in their lives. So, this is why. It's because they have lost hope in life. They do not see themselves deserving anything that is good. So, we want people to understand that they too deserve whatever it is that is out there that is good, that everyone deserves. And people to start believing more in themselves and to have hope again and understand that anything is possible. You just need to believe. This is why we do what we do. And this is why I'm excited to share, today's topic with you. Today we're talking about transforming your mindset and transforming your world. Transforming your mindset will lead to you transforming your world, because the change is in the mind. The problems, they start in the mind. It's how we look at life, how we look at ourselves, how we feel like we don't deserve certain things, how we feel small in this big world, how we feel small around big people that we have ourselves have elevated, that we have managed to put ourselves down and we put them up there. So because of this, we stay in one place. We feel lost, we feel stuck, and we feel like there's no hope for us and there's no point in trying. And this is what we want to address today. There is a point in trying because there's something better out there for you. There is something great that can still happen in your life. If only you can change your mindset. If only you can change your mindset. Because when you do this, you transform your mindset, your entire world will be transformed. Your entire world will be transformed. Your destiny will be transformed. You will be able to move closer to your destiny with joy in your mind, in your heart, and understanding that you can do anything as long as you set your mind to it and you put your mind, to it. You will be able to achieve all those things that are meant for you, that are meant to come and better your life. Now, it is important then to understand that it takes transforming the mind. Before we can start talking about dreams and goals, before we can start about talking about what we like and what we do not like, we have to first look at our mind. Where is your mind? Now you need to understand what makes your mindset. What is a mindset? Now, a mindset is your way of thinking. It is your way of thinking, your attitude towards life. It is your opinions, your beliefs in this life. What do you believe in? And those beliefs, they tend to either lead you to the right direction or they lead you the wrong direction, because you believe that you're not good enough. You believe that certain things are not for people like you. This is what you believe. Maybe this comes from your past experiences, your past failures, what you've been called, what you have been made to believe about yourself. You have been undermined and undervalued. You have been disrespected. You have been maybe unloved. Now, all of these things add there being unappreciated. Now, because you felt undervalued, you felt unloved, you felt that you were not qualified enough, and you felt that you were being undermined and disrespected. And when you sit down and you look at these things, you realize this is the reason your life has been the way that it is. This is the reason you've been stuck. This is the reason you've been feeling lost. This is the reason you have not been able to try out new things. This is the reason you have not been able to cope with life and the life's challenges. This is the reason you have not been able to perform at your best, because you have been limited. Already you are disqualified by what is in your mind, by what you've been told so many times. Now it keeps on playing itself in your mind. It keeps on playing. The minute you start thinking like you would want to move and you want to move, the mind says, who are you? Hang on. Before you start thinking that you can achieve that, who are you? Have you forgotten your failures? Have you forgotten how messy your life is? Have you forgotten what you've done or what you did not do? Have you forgotten who you are and what you've been called? Have you forgotten what you've experienced? Have you forgotten that you don't fit in because you're not one of them? This is the mind we need to deal with. These are the thoughts we need to get rid of one by one. We replace them with positive thoughts. We replace them with positive beliefs. We no longer have limiting beliefs. We no longer feel like we don't deserve certain things. We no longer feel like we're not the right people. We're not the right, you know, and people who don't have the right name or right qualifications. Once you start looking at this, the reason you've been stuck, the reason you have not been able to move, the reason you have not been able to make changes in your life, it's because you have been disrespected. You have been called names. You have been undervalued for a very long time. You have been unappreciated for a very long time. You have been limited by the words you've heard, by the things you've had to go through, the challenges of this life, maybe even how you were brought up. Because of this, you accept where you are and you don't understand that you can still get up. You can still make changes in your life. Trust me, I've been there. I'm talking about this from experience. To be able to gain confidence, the way that I'm speaking, the way that I'm doing things, it took me sitting down, looking at what was limiting me, what was keeping me stuck, the negative words I've been called, the negative names I've been called, the negative things I've heard, and the negative things that have then you managed to keep on playing in my mind, telling me how not good I am. I had to deal with those things and not run away from them and not be afraid to face them and say, I'm not this, I am not this. And I can achieve things. I can get to the next level in life. I deserve what other people deserve. I can gain confidence, and I can love myself. Because let me tell you, when your mind is negative like that, it becomes difficult to love yourself. It becomes difficult to, even try to love yourself and to understand that you are not defined by your past failures. You are not defined by what people call you. You are not defined by what you have and what you do not have. You are defined by what you call yourself, what you believe in yourself and about yourself. The minute you understand who you are and you are able to say, I am willing to work on this, I'm willing to make my life better, I'm willing to start all over and pick up the pieces of what's left of my life and then do what I need to do. To do this, child of God, to do this, for you to move, for you to achieve, for you to deserve, get to a point where you are now deserving of these good things and good life. You have to work hard. You have to work hard and not get tired, and not do it today and get tired tomorrow. And you also need to be patient with yourself, understanding that you have been hurt, you have been broken, you've been bruised so many times by so many people, so many experiences. You've been bruised by how many times you've fallen and how now you've lost hope, you've lost confidence, you know. And as you understand this about yourself, that you come from a messy background, so be fair and just understand this is who you are, but this is not going to be the end of you, and this is not going to be you forever. You be patient and put in the extra work, your mind will change. You will be able to transform your life. And as you start looking at yourself differently, you will love yourself. Let me tell you, where there's chaos, where there's unhappiness, no joy, where you are disrespected and hurt and crying all the time, it's difficult to love yourself. That needs to change. You need to look at yourself differently and know that you deserve the good things. You deserve the better life, joy, peace, love, and to excel out there in the world. But you cannot excel when you do not believe in yourself. You cannot excel when your mind is still negative and still feeling pity and feeling sorry for yourself. You need to say, I am no longer broken. I'm no longer going to let my experiences tell me who I am and who I am not. I'm not going to let people tell me who I am and who I am not. I know who I am, and you will start believing in yourself. Your world will change. Your destiny will change. Opportunities that will come from all areas of life, because now you now look at life differently. You need to change your mind, to change your perspective on life, to change your outlook on things and how you see yourself, so that you're able to place yourself with the right people and not make yourself small, because you are not small. You're bigger than you think. Your mistakes, they don't have to keep you in one place. Who you were in the past does not have to keep you in one place. You can still achieve all that is waiting for you out there. Change your mind, transform your mindset, and transform your world. It has worked for me. It has worked for people I work with. I'm talking about something that I know. This is why I do this. I don't want you to be stuck. I don't want you to feel lost and miserable, because it can be frustrating to live your life like that. It can be, it takes away the joy of living, the joy of life. So you need to transform that negative mindset that says you are a nobody because you are somebody. I had to invite the Holy Spirit, and the Lord told me who I was, and that I am more than enough. And I should value myself because I'm valuable to Him. And I started looking at myself differently. May you do the same, and your life will transform as your mind is transforming. Your thoughts about who you are and how this world is, they will transform, and you will see this world differently, and you will perform differently. And as you perform differently, you will live a meaningful life that is fulfilling, and you will understand your value and you deserve respect. You deserve everything that everyone else deserves, and you will not hold back. You will push in, and you will do whatever it takes to achieve what you need to achieve. May you work and put in the extra work and not get tired, because it will be rewarding at the end of the day when you see your life changing and these opportunities coming your way. It takes you shifting your mind, transforming your mind, and letting no one stand in the way. I believe that it's possible. I've seen it in my life. I believe it's possible. I've seen it in people's lives. You need to believe, and you need to start working, and you will see great things. And I'm here to celebrate with you as you see these changes, so that you go for the right things and what you deserve in life, and not settle. So we don't settle for less. It's important that you don't settle for less. You understand that you deserve better, and you deserve to be appreciated. You deserve to be valued. But this starts with you understanding and getting this in your mind, looking at what defines you and not allowing people and things to define you. You can do it. It's possible. Define who you are. Don't let people tell you who you are and who you are not. Don't let people tell you what you can and cannot achieve. And don't allow people to walk all over you. This life is not meant to, be lived like that. You can enjoy this life without having to worry about how people are mistreating you, abusing you, using you. You need to believe in yourself first, in the mind. You work on this. And as you work on it, it will show by the way you treat yourself and love yourself, and what you then welcome and not welcome in your life. So don't settle for less. Do not look down upon yourself. People, they can undermine you if they want. They have every right to do whatever they want to do, but it must not affect you. It must not affect how you feel about yourself and how you live your life. You must believe in yourself for them to believe in you. You must have confidence in yourself for them to have confidence in you. You must value yourself for them to value you. People, they can say you are nothing. Trust me, I've heard people, I've been called nothing before. I've been called a nobody before. But I had to look at those words and how they were affecting me, and then shift my mind and understand I am somebody. I'm not nothing. I'm bigger than that, and I can do great things, and I deserve respect. And as you understand this, you see how you were treated badly, and you start working hard on rediscovering yourself, and rebuilding your self-esteem that has been broken, that has been damaged by people who have undermined you and who have tried to break you. And as you work hard on this, and every single day you remind yourself of what you deserve and who you are not, you start then looking at yourself differently, and it's easy then to love yourself when you understand you are not nothing. You are not a nobody. You qualify as much as other people qualify to be in this world and to be someone great. You deserve peace. You deserve an environment that is not filled with chaos and pain and anger and hurt. You need to understand this in your mind for you to then go all out to work hard in making sure that your life is not chaotic, your life is not painful. Because the life that is painful and that you've accepted is what will keep you frustrated and complaining about the same thing every single day and every year. You will grow unhappy. You will grow miserable. You will not enjoy life, and you will not perform at your best at work and everything else that you have to do in life. You will not appreciate life, and you will not appreciate who you are and what you have to give in this world, because you already think small about yourself. You've lost hope. You've lost your confidence. You've lost your meaning to life and that excitement and enthusiasm that you used to have. So it starts with you understanding it's the environment that is working with the mind that's not helping the mind, and how you look at yourself. And the more you believe in yourself, the more you are able now to think differently and plan differently. The more you start to have a vision. I always say someone who does not have a vision in life is not leaving this world, because you must have a vision of where you see yourself and who you see yourself becoming in this world, because that is what you will work on building every single day. That is what will motivate you to get up every single day, because of the vision that you have, that you know you need to get to. This person must get to that point. You need to get to that kind of life. You need to love and be loved. Until you get to that, you don't stop working. You don't stop trying. You don't stop doing what is necessary for you to see this change happening in your life. It's the hard work. It takes determination. It takes determination, so that every single day you're motivated to get up, seeing yourself becoming a better person, seeing yourself achieving better things, seeing yourself becoming someone, whereas you were once a nobody, whereas you were called a somebody. Trust me, I'm telling you, I've been called as a nobody before. Today, people think I'm somebody. Not only that, I know I am somebody. It takes hard work, and because of my hard work, I believe now in myself. Because of people's hard work, they believe in themselves. It is possible for you too. You can do it. Just shift your focus. Just change those thoughts that you have about yourself, and the perspective you have on life, and what is achievable and not achievable. Don't put limits. Don't limit yourself. Don't frustrate yourself. And do not allow anyone to frustrate you. Transform your life and transform your entire world. You will thank yourself one day when you look back and say, I thank God that I had courage to do it. And now I'm a different person, because you will be a different person. You will achieve things you never thought you could ever achieve. It just takes you transforming the mind, and you will be transformed. Your body, your mind, the way you look at yourself and how you feel, that will be transformed. Everything will be renewed. Everything will be restored. What you've lost will be restored. It just takes you shifting your mind a bit, transforming your mind, and not giving up and not getting tired. And understand it's going to take some work. It's not going to happen overnight. Be ready for that work, and be ready to do whatever it takes, and allow yourself to get to a point where you are now able to define who you are, and get to your destiny with joy and excitement. I love you. I look forward to seeing you next time, and to hearing from you, and seeing you becoming a better person, and you looking at yourself and not being able to even recognize who you see. As you see yourself becoming a better person, it's possible. Trust me, I've seen it with my own life. I love you. Bye.